Part 9, I was doing some makeup content and I was like, you know what? Let's get a little messy. Might as well. So this, if you haven't watched part 1 through 8, yeah, I think we're at 8. This is the story of how I went from hiring my stepsister to work at my dog grooming salon to then having to fire her and report her to the authorities for animal cruelty. And so today was my first day back at work since the footage of the dog abuse was released. And it has been a crazy whirlwind of events that has been unfolding. Like, the video went super viral around locally. Everyone knows who she is. Everyone knows it happened there. And even though I put out like a formal statement, people, I guess, like aren't reading it. They're even like commenting underneath the statement, asking questions that are like I answer in the statement. A lot of people want to know, like, why is the video only coming out now? Because whoever leaked it was waiting for the court date to be over to leak it. And that's when I could even talk about it to the public. The owners, the pet parents, were informed right when it happened by me and the DA, and they charged Cadence. And now I am just like documenting what happened and my whole life, and I'm just going to continue going, and I really don't know what's gonna go forward with the business. I did find out that I do have a lot of like loyal supporters, and I'm so thankful for that. There are a lot of people out there that don't want me to close the salon, and that's good, because I don't. Owning my own dog grooming business has been my dream for a very long time, and I'm not going to please everyone. I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. If like, because now I'm getting backlash of that, like, it's not a good look that I'm doing this video series and that I'm saying too much now. But before, people want me to be completely transparent, which I have been, but now I'm being too transparent. And like, one person that I had to like block on here, she was like, this isn't classy. Like, I know plenty of classy business owners. And I'm like, girl, I never claimed to be classy, okay? I created a drama channel so I could get my side of a really messed up story out there. Never said anything about classy. I care about the dogs and making sure they're good. So, it's like, girl, you need to calm down. So this is the next day after Josh has left my mom, or Jake, sorry. We'll continue with the fake names. Jake has left my mom, and because he was exposed. Because he was just very upset of me actually sitting down and saying everything that happened, and he just didn't want people to know the truth about his daughter, I guess. And he just wanted to continue acting like none of this was real and none of it was happening. And it's my first day back to work. Everyone has been really nice, which is good. I mean, there's like people have been like waiting in the lobby. There have been people coming in like filming, literally holding their phone, walking and filming, and like it's fine or whatever. Like, we have nothing to hide. So like, honestly, like, I just fear people are gonna try to accuse us of things for views, since we like everyone around here locally knows about us and like the whole story. But that's why I have cameras, and so no one can do that if they mess around and find out. And my mom has been like texting Jake, and he basically said like, I just want to be friends. Like, he's like, I still want to be friends. He's like, I just can't live there. I don't know the dynamic, like how I'm gonna deal with this new family dynamic. And he was really mad about me. What I think happened is, I think Jake saw the tapes, and I think he realized that there's no way this is ever gonna like go back to normal. That like, I think he realized my mother is just never gonna forgive her, because like, I mean, he saw public opinion. Like, everybody is out for blood. They do not like her. Like, it's just crazy. So I end up uploading the last part. I say like that my mother's husband left her because his daughter was fired for animal abuse at her son's salon. And then my mom comments like, I'm like, oh yeah, don't forget to mention that he left in the middle of the night and didn't leave a note. And my little 14, 15-year-old stepsister, who hasn't really said much, comments under it and says, aw, poor baby, crying emoji. And she was just being a sarcastic bitch. I feel like she got that from Amy. That sounds like something Amy would say. And if not, then she's just like her mother, which is not good. And yeah, so she also had been like, she went to her dad and was crying, and she said that she was gonna unalive herself, and she said that she hates her dad. She turned on her dad, the younger one. She turned on her dad, and she's like, I hate you and my mom and my mother. She's like, I hate you and your wife, and I'm gonna unalive myself. She's being all dramatic, and then it goes online and starts like spewing hate online. It's like, no, I think you're just being awfully dramatic. I replied and I said, hey, let me know when the 13th reason happens. I'm really looking forward to it. And I have never once barely even spoke to this girl because she's just a spoiled little brat. Every time I see her on Christmas, she's just like sitting there on her phone, not saying anything. Like, you like give her a gift and she's like, what's next? Like, just ew, the whole behavior. My mother got in there and said like, and told her to like stay out of it. And then like my little stepsister was like, what should I call her? What's her name? Poor little Saddie. So poor little Saddie is what we'll call the younger sibling. So poor little Saddie was on there and was like, oh, like just being a little bitch. My mom was like, oh, like sorry. My mom says like you need to stay out of it. And then Saddie is like, and then used the word like babe, and I was like, babe, nobody wants you or whatever. And that's when I think Amy took over, because I think instantly poor little Saddie got in over her head because Facebook. I went to her TikTok page and I commented and said, welcome to my next part. Hope you don't have any secrets because I'm gonna find them. And here we are. And we know you're seated. We know you're watching, aren't you? Hi, little Saddie. We see you. Everyone in the comments should just go, hi, Saddie. Hi, Saddie. Hi, animal abuser defender. So I screenshot her account and put on my story like, well, let's introduce another animal abuser defender. And little Saddie comments and says, what did I say on here that's defending anyone? And then my mother comments and goes, oh, okay, so you're not defending your sister. So are you admitting that what your sister did was wrong? And she replies, nope, not talking about her. But her first words were nope. So little Saddie does not think those videos were wrong, and she defends her sister. Because then I continued to ask, and I said, answer the question. Do you think what your sister did was wrong? And she never answered. And I learned some very fun, interesting facts about Lynn's court date. When she was at court, do you know what her defense was to get such a light sentence of just only $100 fine and a year of mandatory therapy? She said that the only reason that she abused those dogs was because she was abused herself by her parents, by Amy and Jake. So she threw her own parents under the bus in court. So Jake left his wife to defend his daughter that just last week was in court saying the only reason that she did any type of animal abuse is because her parents abused her. So that's the type of person that he's defending and ended a marriage over. And so my mom said that in the comments and said, oh, it's really funny that she mentioned the only reason she did the abuse is because her parents abused her, not her step-parents. And then I commented and said, not her throwing her parents under the bus to get away with it. That's when they stopped commenting. Oh, I also commented them and I said, you do realize every comment you post is like helping me? So thanks for the money. And they stopped commenting. I was on the phone with my mother and she just kept getting repeated calls over and over and over by the same number, by little Saddie's friend. And she ignored them all. And then the salon phone started ringing because I was at work. And then one of the groomers answered the phone, says, hi, Gold Star Grooming, how can I help you? And they asked, is TJ there? And so TJ is a dead giveaway because only my family calls me TJ. I go by J, my middle initial. And but when I was younger, my family called me TJ. And so Heather says yes, hands me the phone, and I say, hi, this is Jay, can I help you? And I hear the phone click. And I was like, okay, that was just them. So I call the number back, and some like young girl answers, and she's like, hi, sorry, my phone disconnected. And I go, oh, hi, this is Gold Style Grooming, how can I help you? And she's like, are you open Sunday? And I'm like, yeah, we are 9 to 5. And then she's like, thanks, and hangs up. Then a few minutes go by, the phone rings again. My mother's still continuing getting the calls. I'll show you her call log. And Heather answers the phone again and asks what's up. And the person asks for, and it looks at the phone number. It's the same number that's repeatedly calling my mom. She answers the phone, and then it's just someone asking. They're just asked whoever it was that, like one of her little Saddie's friends there just was asking for a nail trim. So I just don't know what's gonna happen. They asked like if they can walk in for a nail trim. So we'll see if they walk in and try to blame something on us, but because I don't trust these people at all. They're like out for blood for whatever reason, because I exposed like all of them so hardcore. And they like can't do it back because they don't know, because they keep failing. So after all of that, I get a call from an unknown number, and I was like, oh, I wonder if this is little Saddie calling. I'll just say, hi, what's up? And it's the police department, and they say, hi, so Amy Blank called and said that you're harassing a minor. And I said, hi, no, I'm at work. My little stepsister is commenting like mean things on my TikTok. And he said, yeah, I know, I'm looking at the series here. He's like, how's the business going? Like, he was like totally chill. It was a really nice conversation with the cop. He's like, how's the business going? Like, this sucks that this happened. And he's like, I told Amy to delete the comments. And he's like, and you just need to not comment if they say anything. And I was like, okay, will do. Won't say anything. And then I told him, I said, yeah, so I was like, yeah, I didn't release the video. And even the cop was like, because he must be getting people calling the police department saying, like, so and so is animal abuse or whatever. And they must just keep telling him, like, it's gone through the court system. She was, like, arrested a year ago. Because he's like, I don't understand why people aren't understanding. It's already gone through the court system. And I'm like, I know people don't, they're out for blood. Like, they don't know that this is, like kind of like old news at this point. And, and that like the pet parents of these dogs are just reliving this, like when people keep spreading this video everywhere for views, like it's really messed up. And so they hang up, and I go and look at the TikTok, and they deleted all the comments. So they continue to try and call the cops on me to mess with me, and it keeps just backfiring on them. Like, they really need to stop calling the cops on me, because it never seems to really work out in their favor. When they brought the cops to my salon, that got Lynn arrested. And then now this just made it so they had to erase their comments. The cop said I told him, I'm just saying my side of the story. I'm not trying to bully anyone. I'm not going to put the footage out on there. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. He's like, I totally get it. So, yeah, Amy, nice try. Nice try, Amy and little Saddie. That's where we are now. And I just want to continue my life and move on from this. Because they just keep giving me things to make new parts about. So, I'll probably be back with a part 9 pretty soon, I'm assuming. But yeah, this is a crazy journey. Everyone was really nice at the shop today. It was nice getting back to grooming. I had 2 days off, like while all this whole mess was happening. And it was nice to get back with dogs and just chill. And, yeah. So, just keep on it going. Bye.